They- Today is the day to get some things done. I mean, maybe. For me, I slept a lot today. I'll tell you what. I still make chai lattes from time to time. I have not done so in a while. Wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. You only hear good things about getting sleep. Well, yes. Yes. Okay. I kind of want to factor this into a function because it's a lot of crap. The thing is, well, let's just try that. All right. Well, so the problem is this bunch of crap overlaps with another bunch of crap, and we want to combine the craps. All right, let's try factoring it anyway. We'll just try to make things clearer. I think I was looking at this and I was like, I'm going to want another argument, but I don't know what. So let's just do this. Do this. This gets deleted. This all goes. This all goes. Okay. Okay. So now we need info in here. Look at all that code. All right, we still got site. Function must return a value. Return no. No. It's not called proc. What did I call it? Oh, well, we don't. Okay. We need to pass this. Let's not even pass it. Let's just try to do this. This is a little bit dicey because we're changing the code. Like, yeah, we'll just do that. And then proc register is not used. Dude, I keep getting lost. We're just trying to factor. That's all we're doing right now. We're just trying to factor. Oh my goodness. We're going to save that. That's a W. Okay. Let's just run the tests real fast. This is taking longer than I would like. It is the debug compiler. Okay. We're going to take the W on that. Because you know what? Any progress is good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this procedure info for all procedures. So we're going to move this. Well, we're going to do a couple things. So actually, when we use this, right? Yeah, we pass that to the info. We pass that to the call procedure instruction. And that gets stored. All right. We'll just pass this in. It's C++, you have to do everything twice. Okay, so there's only one calling site for that. We like this. So first, we're just going to do this. That's all we're going to do. Well, we got to do this. That was the whole point, was we got to do that. Then we'll just compile Sokoban again. That's a pretty easy change, so we're not that worried about it. Now, though, we want to move this way up. Way, way up. All right. So We want to do this right after all this num return values loop bullshit, which, by the way, is going to get combined into our make procedure call info. That's the whole thing. That is what we're factoring here. So let's just do this again. So then the next step, eventually we want to get rid of this array because this this return placements is redundant with this other stuff, the return infos that are in the procedure call info. All right. So we're going to copy that out. And we're going to put all this into make procedure call info. And we'll put this here. Num return values. Num return values. Hey, you know, if that's successful, we're going to run all the tests again. I'm going to take the W just on that. So the next step, so we're going to want to get rid of this what's it called? Placements array, right? Return placements. So because we have redundant information on the return value info, and so, well, we want to eliminate any use of return placements, because if we eliminate any use of it, then we can get rid of it, right? That's how this works. Oh no. Okay, we done screwed something up. Easy Sag. Get rid of this, because that's just confusing, but that is not the problem. Okay, well, now we get to play, have fun figuring out what the problem is that we just introduced. Seemingly, all we did was move this in there. Okay, this is goofy because it's the same thing. I mean, let's not break things even further, but yeah. So we're calling a thing. It's the first argument of the thing. Okay, you know what? Let's move this. That didn't fix it. Really? Let's move it back out. It was literally just right there. Oh, geez. Bro, what is my problem? All right. Okay, that also is broken. But I'm really confused because shouldn't this be what we just checked in? Are we going to Roberta Williams this? What's going on? I mean, it looks the same. Let's just do it over and we'll wait, we didn't check in. What? I thought we checked in. I thought we okay, we didn't. This is fine. We're going to put that back. Wait. No, hardened procedure call, right? We're going to put that back. And remember, our first step was we're just going back and retracing the steps. And the good thing is, now that we have a spot where we didn't have, well, we hope. I don't know if we necessarily ran all the tests. Yeah, see, that's fine. Let's run them all again. And then I believe we even moved this up here, right? To right after the initialization, that we did this and it was fine. So we're gonna take that W. Like this is refactoring some, like for some reason we broke something, right? And we don't even understand. It should have been literally well, this is not in the right place, but it should have been literally just moving this block of code into here. And somehow that didn't do it. Wait, we did get a test fail. Okay. Well, hold on. That makes more sense to me. Does it fail now? Okay. So maybe maybe it compiled Sokoban, but not that one, because only one test is failing, or one piece of code in multiple tests. So something about moving the procedure call info upward. And we can just test. We could be like, what if we put it here? What if we put it here? Right? Cool. All right. So let's take that W since we're in scary territory. Okay. So now, what was the lambda type thing? Was that here? No, that was here. We're going to clean this up and we're just going to run the tests on this. So we're going to do this and that. And we'll just check that in. Whoops, no, let's just do that. We're just being real careful. Real careful. Bro, this shell sucks so bad. All right. Okay. That's great. I might want to go to bed soon, but let's make a little more progress. So we did make procedure call info. Let's literally move it. Let's be a little more bold than that. Let's move it. This is just error checking. This is all just error checking. This lambda type should be procdefn. Right? Or do we call it? Just call it that. Just gonna run this again. We're being super careful. Super careful. Okay. So okay. The thing that I'm sus about is maybe it's here. Maybe it's if we move it across this, although maybe also that. Let's move it up here. Well, that's just an error report again. Also, you'll note this is not used. All right. We're just being super careful because we hit the tripwire. So we're going to do that. This will be fine because we just moved this across an error check. So then the question is, can we move this from here to here? And my guess is yes. Because after all, we're not doing anything with info here. I'm confused about, yeah, like what happened? Maybe we're messing up the value placement and then trying to plug it later. I don't know. All right. Boom. Just running the test. Just running the tests. Boop. All right. So there, my assumption is also this is fine. So maybe it's if we move it to before emit macro expansion. That would confuse, maybe we accidentally messed something else up. Because that didn't look like a macro expansion where that error was happening. Wow, chat is high quality right now. You know what we should do while high quality chat is going? We can do some cards. We can do some cards during high quality chat. Five, 4, 0, 6, 7. There's a lot of scrambles. Thinking queen on the king. 16 on the 15. 9 in the hole. 8, 9, 10. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's screwed. Well, no, because then 7 goes over there. We still have that blue 9. All right. Let's do it in a slightly different order than what I just said. Because we want to get that 3 right there. So we could put the 5 on the 4 and then do the 6. 6 Rooney. 7. Right? Yeah. We We also want this 8 actually, but one thing at a time. All right. Okay. That's good. And then these want to stack on each other, really. See, we almost can do this column. We put 6, 7, 8, 9 over here. This goes obviously in the drink here. And then this can go on top of it when we have a slot. 4 goes. 17 goes on the 15, 16. 2 goes. 9 wants to go here, unfortunately. Let's see. I don't see any good choices. I mean, there's surely there are good choices. I just don't see them yet. I mean, maybe we just do this. We just get to the gold 9. Because we kind of want this 1-2 situation, right? If we can get those. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that means if we can get those. What do we do here? We need... This almost can clear, but... Not quite. This is difficult. I kind of just want to do this. I don't see anything better. Let's see. Let's hope that this brings us to the promised land. Problem is, now we have a 1-bagger. We could put 8, 9, 10 here, but that doesn't connect to anything yet, so it's like not urgent. But we are now in maybe game over territory is the problem. Let's do this. So we've got 4, 3. Oh, we got this. All right, we're not in game over territory. We're fine. Okay. Now this 5 could go here. And then this 2 goes, which doesn't help that much till we can flip these. But if we can get rid of this 9, that's good. Let's just do this for now. Let's do this swapperoonie. Obviously, that's the move. If we could get this 21, a lot of problems go away, I think, right? And we can get it. It's just we lose our slot again. But I'm going to do it. I think we lose our slot because we got to do this, we got to do that. All right. So gonna do this. We'll just flip these for a second. That's free. That's free. And now that gives us the red jack, which if I had been looking carefully, I would be like, oh, that doesn't connect to anything, and that's a problem, and we're going to be hosed. So that's how I feel right now. That's a problem, and we're hosed. Let's do this. See, this, if we had space, this would clear immediately. I hope. I don't remember what the board state was, but if we had a slot and I didn't clear this, then it's my fault that I lose. Well, it doesn't. You've got 8, 9, 10, right? I guess is the thing, but the 1, the 2, and the 9. I don't know. You could have gotten that instead of the 21. 9, 10 on Jack, 2 up. 9, 10. Oh, gold. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. No, you're right. Okay, no, this fixes everything, actually. All right, we put the 8 over. For some reason, I didn't see that connection right there. That was the thing that we needed. So now we got plenty of things going on. Well, we get this too, right? Obviously. And then we can do this, and do that, and do this. I mean, come on, guys. Easy clap. All right, we'll do one more, then we'll go back to compiler. Let's just check on our build. Okay, we passed with info here. So we're going to actually move it here. And I suspect this will break, and that'll tell us the information that we need, or a piece of the information. All right. 2019 3689 56 17 18. So this 021 2 looks good, right? 16 17 18 19 20. These have a couple twos. This is easy to get to, actually, right? The only thing is this 8, but the 13 can go. We can do everything else, and it's fine. Cool, cool, cool. All right. We can do 9876. Get that 5 off the board. Do we want 17 or 9 gold? I don't know what to do with 9 gold right now. Do I know what to do with 17? Kind of not really. Okay. But this 021, that would be pretty good. Hey, look, I was going to say if we could get the 8 off, but we can get the 8 off. We can get the 8 off, so to speak. So we'll do that. So the problem is, well, it's not really a problem. We do this. We have the 3 exposed, which we love it when that's true. We'll swap-a-rooney these. Swap-a-rooney that. Gold 6. Where's gold 6? There. Well. Oh, wait, we have 21. I was looking for 21. I'm like, huh. Only we could get 21. Five goes down there. 3 up, 1 pops off. 7 on the 6. So we would lose our slot. And 2 is down here. That's not good. Well, let's do these. Whoops. I was like, I thought that was a stack ending in 17. That's how much attention I was paying. Okay. 16 would go. I kind of want to do this a lot. So let's do it. that because we can do this juice here. We can do, we could do that. We can do this swap. Okay, we could do that. And then we got plenty of space. We could do this. We could do this. Do that. I mean, come on, man. Easy clap. All right. Hey, we got our error back. Okay, so this is what I don't get. We're getting an array bounds check failed in a string argument. But this is not a macro. Okay. This is not a macro. For some reason, this is breaking that. Hmm. Maybe this is being called inside a macro. Let's see. I mean, it's probably called a lot, right? Maybe not. From macro value. What is that? What the hell is a macro literal? All right. I don't know. That doesn't Get scoped token string. Let me just do this. Okay. So let's run all the tests. What happened there is, see, this scalar placement sets where the return value of the function goes. And we're not passing that to here if it's a macro. And that by itself may just be a stupid bug or oversight or something. I don't know. We'll look into that separately. But that was the one difference. Oh, we got our other bug. Remember, we had two bugs. This other one is still happening. Emit scope entry eval in make procedure call info. Emit expression. Really? What? Let's try this in debugger because I'm not sure under what circumstance this would be a thing. It's an extract. Okay, wait, what? H0. That doesn't sound like the name of a function. Meow hash. Oh god, it's typedef reg, which is certainly not something that I had anything to do with. Okay. So we're in the argument list. See, the macros don't use that information, but why are we calling? If it's a C call. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. I copied out all this code uh, for this thing that's like making procedure call info. Okay, we lost a peripheral there, whatever that is. But like, we're not just making the procedure call info here. We're doing this make varargs and shit. And okay. This makes me sad. So see, I had wanted to factor all this code and it doesn't factor very cleanly, unfortunately. I kind of don't. See, we're also doing emit expression right here. Yeah. Okay, here's the problem. I factored out this argument info and return info stuff. And they're kind of separate. The argument info has the registers where we are putting things, or value numbers, where we are putting things, which means we generate code to do that. All right. I'm going to do this. We're going to say do we use argument count? No. All right. So we're going to put all this back where it came from. What is this fucking current procedure call site shit? Okay. Okay. So we're going to put that into emit hardened procedure call. Um, and then all the same old tedious shit that happens. All the same bullshit. All the same. Remember when we changed all these returns? Well, we gotta change them again. You can't return null. Don't be silly. Hey. All right. While that's going, we'll do some cards. Late night card game. Why are all the cards so scrambled? I just want them to be obvious. Oh, we got 0-1 and green 2 here. That seems hard to turn down, doesn't it? And then 8. Yeah. Green 8. I don't know. We don't know what to do down here, but these other things were fine. Green 5 is the next one to go. So we do that real fast. We kind of want to get this 2. Could put Jack over there, 3 there. I opted to go that way. Hey, all our things pass. All our things pass. Do we want green king for some reason? Doesn't seem like it. Do we want blue 10? Yeah, we kind of do. Kind of do. Boom. Boom. We can do this. We can go there, 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 there. Well, for some reason, I just magically thought we were going to have our slot back. That is not how this worked out. So now we're in trouble. Now we are in trouble. Come with me or there will be trouble. Okay, we can free up 8 or 13 here. 13 would let us put the 14, 15, and that would solve our problems. So that's what we're going to do. Do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. And we are saved. Okay, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We need more cards to fly off the screen. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? To get this 2 here. Doesn't help us much. This 4 gold would be good. I don't know. This is pretty random, though. Although this 3 can go down here, right? I kind of want to do this, put the 10 on the 11, 18 on the 19, 4 up, and get the 21. Even though that eats our slot, I kind of want to do it. You know, this basically almost kind of goes, right? We could put 1 in the hole here. 6, 7 on the 5. 2 pops off. Queen up. 9. 9 is the only problem. It just seems hard. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We got to do something. We got to move ahead. We got to get back to programming. It's not too late to whip it. Okay, I'm going to do this one, even though this probably kills us for all I know. This is very bad. I maybe should have just done over here. I don't know. I think we're dead. I think we're dead now. There doesn't seem to be anything around. Rip. Okay. So let's at least, since we're on a low brain power going on midnight situation, the whole reason I wanted to do this is to factor this into make procedure call info. Um, which we should be able to do. And the same bull crap that we always have to do. All right. So I would be satisfied checking this in with filling out. We have a couple no check-ins about commenting about what's going on, and this could be a place to leave it off. I would have preferred to have this totally done tonight, but like, we had to play some cards, guys. That reminds me, we have to play some cards. All right. Okay. Um, Hey. All right. 219. Where does 19 go? 2021. 18. Where's 18? 18. 18. 5 on the 4. 10. Jack. Jack is a problem. Jack is a problem. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. All right. I think we just want this 10 first of all. Because this Queen Jack is going to have to go over here. All right. And then we're just going to have to drill down through the rest of this as we get to it. Problem is this 17 here. But we want to do this. Probably do that. And so we could put this in the hole, the 10, 9, 8 on the 7, right? And then we just need to put this 19 somewhere, which would go on 18 and 17 if we could get rid of this Jack. Which we almost... Oh, this would go 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Even better. Even better. It could go 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, right? Almost 5. I mean, that seems worth trying to set up. So the problem is it has to go on the 6 because we want this 10 to go 9, 10, Jack, red. So okay. I'm going to try to do this. I might lose by doing things in the wrong order or something. This is tricky. So we got to get that off so that the 8's exposed. Then we got to put it up because it's got nowhere else to go. We got to go there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Okay. I was actually hoping to clear this column or something. Maybe I didn't think this far ahead. Are we dead now? Did I just like do this without having a frickin' column? Oops. That's what happens when we're playing late at night, right? Just forgot the prime directive of the game. I mean, I think I was like putting this 8 on this 9 in my head somewhere. 8, 9, 10, Jack. But this is very bad. This is... You don't do this in this game. Because you brutally die. Yeah, I don't see anything to do. Sometimes you gotta cowabunga the cards. Well, sometimes you gotta push the reset button. That was promising till I did that. All right. 021. That's okay. 2. 19 on the 18. 1, 2, 3. Double twos. Which means we want 1, 2, 3 and not 3, 2, 1. 3 over there. 16. Right. Now we could put 4 over here and get 3, 4. That sounds good. But we're burying the 16. We don't have a green 6 anywhere anyway. So we want to get this, but we're going to be a little patient. All right. Cool. Jack can go with the queen. Red 10. Maybe. Maybe. Boom. 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 Mm. Easy. 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 I mean, might as well just do some stuff, right? That was a little cavalier. That was maybe not the best idea, but whatever. It's an easy clap anyway. Just cards are just flying through the universe. You're gonna get strength. Didn't even get the twos till the end, man. I told you we were gonna be patient on those, didn't I? All right. Cool. What's our other no check-in? Okay, we okay. 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 So the thing that I want to do, we can take the W on this, right? Because we didn't change anything. Um, okay. So the next step that I'm going to do sometime tomorrow is the whole reason we did this is to put like this thing that fills out the receiving value numbers was very far from this thing, which overwrites the receiving value numbers with other things. So, and I didn't like that. That was messy and gross. And so now they're next to each other. And basically, we can combine these two loops so that we only do this. Like it's funny, there's copy pasted code between them. Anyway, these are making parallel data structures that are redundant. It's just the reason there were two is it was sort of organically evolved that way, and then, like we said, we weren't doing this below code for macros and stuff, and we only had this. So basically, this return receiving value numbers, we want to eliminate that in favor of just this return info thing. And yeah, see, I said this was messy. We don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is look through this. And every time where this is used, I should be able to assert that the return info array is there and that the value in the data structure in the return info array is the same as the value in this array. And then I can change those sites. Yeah, so there's one thing that I could change. In inlining, there's a thing that I could change. There's not that many, it looks like. Let's see. Like a lot of this stuff. Oh, this is intrinsics. Emit intrinsic should take this info as a parameter. And that's what these few are. These are all intrinsics. Still intrinsics. Yeah. So basically the next step is to change all those usages. Which includes though, so we change all the far away usages, like I said, for after these things are set up, but then in this very setup, we use those values, I think. Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, we do. So that's what I was saying about putting the loops together. Instead of writing these out and then reading them, we just get rid of that array and we compute this result register right at the top here. Well, except, yeah, we're just setting this and then overwriting it, right? And so instead, what we should do, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit gross still. I don't like how complicated this code is. That's what I'm saying. Like all this is fucking annoying me. So we're going to try to make it as clean as we can. But honestly, I don't love this way of doing things. And would like to come up with something better. Fowden. Do we have a Fowden? We do. All right. So that's going to be tomorrow. I honestly don't love all this. There's so much value placement code. Dude, it's all over the place. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I wish programming were easier sometimes. Sometimes. I don't like burying this too, but we got to get this 14 to put that 15 on. But we also, there's just a lot of things. There's just a lot of things. All right. Also, this is retrograde to that 15 anyway. Anyway, see, we almost could put 6, 7, 9, 10 on the jack, 16 on the 15, and then 6, 7 back on the 5. It's just this 8, 9 has to go somewhere. Where's that gonna go? Not on this 10. Not on this 7 anytime soon. So that's a drag. I mean, we have this 4, 5 situation that I've been ignoring. And then we'll get red 3, right? So that's good. My brain doesn't see green 3. There it is. That's why it's way buried. Way buried. I mean, I kind of want to do this slot filling thing where we put Jack 10, we put the 8 down here, 8 gold. 9 up, we get 0, and then 9 is a problem for a little bit. But what will happen if we do that? Well, we could swap the Jack 10 for the 5-4-3. I don't know. It's not great. It's not great. Put the 6-7 on the 8. Go that way. Oh, we could get gold 3. I mean, we still lose our slot. Well, in fact, it's even worse if we do that, because, yeah. That's basically game over, but we get the gold 3, okay? Okay. Okay. I don't know, guys. I'm ready to give up. Maybe I'm just tired. I'm definitely just tired, but I'm gonna do this. This is hard. I don't see anything good to do. Now we're on the brink of death. Except I could do this. Okay, and then I could do this. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. See, sometimes you just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. All right? We're not getting very many of these cards. Why not? Why not? Why not indeed? Okay. Okay, we can stack this with that, obviously, and that saves our bacon when we do this. All right. Why did it take me that long to see that? I don't know. It just did. It just did. Easy clap. Now we got some cards, guys. I was lamenting our lack of cards popping off, and we're starting to make some headway in that department, as I hope you can see. I hope you can see that we have won the game at this point. There's really no real problem here. See what I'm saying? All right. That's all you got to do to have a good life is win Fortune's Foundation 1,390 times. Easy. Let's do one. So we're going on midnight, but we'll do a little bit of the thing that I was saying. Okay. Okay, we don't have a way from here. Let's do the intrinsic one because that's easier. We would need to store that on the data structure of the call, which we can do later, but let's just do we're looking for an easy one. Emit intrinsic. Yeah, see the whole placement thing. Yeah, we don't even use this. What are you talking about? Okay. So here we're going to go procedure info. We're going to look in returns. Dot local register. See, we just do this a bunch of times. So that'll go every time we call memcom, right? So we just do this a bunch of times. Oh, we changed the member function. We changed an argument of the member function so C++ like fucking explodes into a trillion fragments because it just can't understand that. Well, it's still exploding into a million fragments. Oh, there's that. Sorry, I'm in the wrong programming language. So we got to go to the calling site. Okay. Non-static member function. Did I not? C++ error messages are so bad. Okay, 67. I literally was there. Call info Scalar placement. No, there is no scalar placement. Fuck you. All right. Let's just see what happens. It could crash. Like if the array doesn't have enough elements, we could get a crash. Could get all kinds of things. Or it could just be totally fine. Right? But then if we do that same thing on all the intrinsics, right? And then once those asserts pass, basically every intrinsic returns its value that same way. And once the asserts pass, we just change the code. Boom. We just keep doing that. Or we just do it. I mean, this is the setup. It's a macro. We'll just do both of these and then we'll do boom. See, I was like, I'll just do an assert and then I'll go to bed, and like 8 minutes later we're running tests, except I don't like the way the screen just froze. Is our compiler infinite looping 100% of the time now? Seems like it is. It's like we used up all the cores. No, that was not it. It must have been that intrinsic thing then. Must have been the intrinsic thing. Well, you know, I got ambitious. Yeah, like if we break memcomp, did we run tests after this? If we break either of these, it's completely unsurprising. We're going to put that assert back, and then we're going to put, oh, whoops. No, that's, we pasted that right there, and we put the 0 in both times. That's the problem. All right. Let's put this back. Hey, it's running. Hey. All right. All right. Oh, we didn't change this. This is all that setup code. Let's do this. Is it called local index? Local register. Register. All right. Yeah, there's really not that many uses of this left. This is setup. I mean, why is this not in make procedure call info? That looks like a pasta error. Let's fix that. So this thing, all right, we'll run it one more time and then we'll take the W on those. And it's bedtime. Bedtime. Awesome. Yeah, all right. So we're getting tired, so we're not going to continue this, but there's a little bit. I might just stream in the morning and finish this. There's going to be finishing what we were just doing, and then there's going to be a related cleanup, which is that there's two data structures for something else that I'm like, why Why is that two different things? So we'll see. How many fails in Sokoban Benny test? Around 40. Something like that. And some of them are levels that legitimately don't work right now. So that's a thing I would like to do, is do some end game design and whatever. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.